We walk through this heavy, suffocating darkness every single day, dragging the weight of our exhausted souls, yet we refuse to bow down to the lies of an enemy that wants us to believe we are completely powerless. So let me tell you right now, with every ounce of fire left in my lungs, that we are not done fighting. The world wants us on our knees in defeat, whispering in our ears that we are trapped under their corrupt rulings, that we are forever stuck in the endless gears of their deceptive machine. But they do not own our destiny, and they never will, because we surrender only to the highest power. We humiliate ourselves only in front of the true Creator, the Father who reigns in heaven. And it is at His feet that we find our absolute, unbreakable strength. They want us to believe we are cornered with no way out. They want us to accept their counterfeit reality as our permanent prison. But they are nothing more than deceivers masquerading as masters, trying to convince us that their grip is absolute, when in reality, they are already defeated. We bow only to the heavens, we surrender only to the truth. And no matter how hard the enemy tries to oppress us, he does not hold the keys, he does not rule our souls, and he absolutely does not have the final word. Look around at the sheer arrogance of this oppression. Watch how they try to spin their web of fear to make you feel isolated, helpless, and completely abandoned in the cold. But their authority is a cheap illusion, a pathetic trick designed to make you forget who you actually belong to. We must humiliate our pride. We must fall to our knees in absolute surrender to the divine, crying out for mercy, Father, because we know the weight of what we are facing right now is too heavy to carry on our own. But admitting our need for grace is not weakness, it is the ultimate act of defiance against a world that demands we worship its artificial power. The enemy is desperately trying to convince us that we are stuck under his boot, that we have been successfully deceived and ruined. But we walk step by step with the living God. We are guided by a light that no shadow can ever extinguish, and we see right through the desperate, pathetic grasp of the adversary. We bow only to the heavens, we surrender only to the truth. And no matter how hard the enemy tries to oppress us, he does not hold the keys, he does not rule our souls, and he absolutely does not have the final word. Let them scream their threats, let them enforce their hollow rules, and let them pretend they have won the war for our minds, because we know the truth that sets us entirely free, and we know that the devil has absolutely no hold over us. We come surrendered, completely humbled before the throne of our Father, begging for the strength to push through this relentless storm, knowing that every single obstacle put in our path is just another lie meant to make us doubt our divine protection. Wake up and realize that the fear they are selling you is cheap. The chains they are showing you are unlocked, and the only power the enemy has is the power you willingly hand over to him when you forget that you are a child of the Creator. We bow only to the heavens, we surrender only to the truth. And no matter how hard the enemy tries to oppress us, he does not hold the keys, he does not rule our souls, and he absolutely does not have the final word. So let the pressure intensify, let the darkness press in from every side, because all it does is expose the terrifying weakness of an enemy that knows his time is running out, while we stand tall, anchored in the faith that cannot be shaken, shouting our surrender